Oh, I'm just swiping on Tinder, find a cute guy, but then I realize he's loving, caring, handsome, wants to meet the right girl. He's a Leo, and he's also wanted for stalking.
Hi, we're Garbo. We're a new kind of background check platform, and this is exactly why we exist. On Garbo, you can search for somebody with really limited information, like a first name and a phone number, so it's perfect for dating apps, and you can find out if this person has a history of violent or harmful behavior, like stalking, for example. Garbo search takes less than 2 minutes, and it costs $2.50. There's no subscription required. There's no reoccurring fee. You can purchase credits as you need them. And if you can't afford to purchase credits for any reason, you can reach out to us and we'll help you.
Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to be discussing why it's important to run background checks on your partners, spouses, or people that you're just casually dating, okay? This kind of runs into the homosexual conversation as well because a lot of homosexuals usually are ex-cons and felons and stuff like that. They're usually running from people, running from responsibility. You just never know who you're running into because anybody can clean up nice, okay? Anybody can be attractive, but it's important to figure out who this person is because naturally we tend to give people the benefit of the doubt. We got to stop doing that. So let's keep watching and see what they say.
Before you date a felon, you better listen to the advice in this video because it could save your life. Quick disclaimer. All felons are not bad guys. There are felons that go to prison and they spend their time working on themselves. They get their college degrees, they get their trade certificates, they go to therapy. They're preparing to be good men while they're in there so that when they're released, they have their ducks lined up in a row and they're focused on becoming a better person. So all felons are not bad. I just want to get that out the way. But we're going to talk about the low-life Machiavellian master manipulators, woman beaters, pedophiles, the ones that come out of prison and they do extensive damage to women and children. Ladies, before you date a felon, before you open up your home to a felon, you and him could be talking to each other while he's in there. And he's telling you everything that you want to hear. That he needs a good woman to hold him down. He's going to turn his life around. He's going to do this and do that. I need you to pump your fucking brakes and listen to me, sis, please. If he served a lot of time in prison, 5, 10, 15, 20 years, guess what? He more than likely received a mental health evaluation, a psychiatric evaluation. And guess what? If he has bipolar or any other mental illness or personality disorder like antisocial personality disorder, he could be a psychopath, sociopath, he's not going to tell you that he received treatment while he was locked up. He's not going to tell you if he was put on medication for his mental illness. He's not going to tell you that he raged and he beat up people while he was locked up. He's going to hide all that information from you because when he comes out, he wants to look like Superman. His goal is to become an overnight success. He wants to be back on top. He wants money, fame, success. He wants all the ladies to like him. So he thinks that, dealing with his mental issues, it looks bad if he talks about it. He's in denial. He could be on medication. He's supposed to be on medication and didn't take it while he's in prison. He could have spit it out. Or, once he got out, he said, fuck it, I don't need no medication. I ain't telling nobody what the fuck went on in prison. Nobody need to know that I got bipolar. He could hide all this shit from you before he gets in a relationship with you. You done fell in love with this man, and guess what? There's going to be a day where you don't agree with him. And he's going to feel challenged and threatened by you. And he's no longer going to see you as his girlfriend. He's going to see you as another inmate challenging him. Then he's going to put his fucking hands on you. He's going to black out. He shouldn't be in no relationship. He should be working on himself when he comes out.
Let me tell you something. There is a subset of women who are attracted to felons, ex-cons, and men that are fresh out of jail and prison. Some of them are just immature. Some of them are just ignorant. But let me tell you, if you're one of those women, go stand in the corner. Go stand in the corner and put yourself in timeout. Wanting a bad boy and all the dangerousness, that is something that only works well in movies, okay? Some of these men are PDF files. They've been, to jail for DV incidents and stuff like that. All types of anger problems, theft, stealing, violent things that you need to be aware of when you have them in your presence, especially if you are a woman with children. Especially if you're a woman with children. So please be careful and just understand, hey, we've all seen that show Love After Lockup. If you have not seen that show, go watch it. Love After Lockup, okay? There's nothing these men can do for you when they are fresh out of jail. They're usually, if they've been in there for a while, they've probably been with other men. So oh, it's going to be so great when he gets out of jail because he's going to do this and that. No, he needs to be checked at the clinic. He needs to be checked for his mental health. There's nothing he can do for you at this point. He doesn't have a job. He's going to turn into a homosexual and it's not going to end well. So if you're one of those women that thinks that that's cute, go stand in the corner until further notice.
Okay, his handle is, can you check if you have any mutuals?
Oh, 23 Michis. Oh no, he's in a really good friend group.
Wait, how do you know him? Wait, what's the vibe?
It looks like he's kind of in this friend group that half are from the east and half are like from the northern beaches. So they're all like super chill and down to earth, like very lovely guys.
The weird East friendship group, is it? Is this the good one?
Yeah, like, yeah, no, I can see like a few of those boys. Like, I know quite a few of them. They went to the same school, like so lovely, just like down to earth, all got really good jobs as well, like driven, motivated.
Do you know any of the girlfriends? Are the girlfriends like, okay?
Yeah, I'm actually really good friends with one of the girlfriends and she's super nice and got such a good friend group. Like, you'd be good friends with her like outside of him as well.
So y'all can pause the screen to read this, but to sum it up, it basically says you should do a background check and a deep social media dive on a man before you actually take him serious. I don't even care about the ending part that says it's invasive. You shouldn't give a fuck about nothing being invasive. You need to know who the fuck you dealing with. And I already spoke about social media already. It does not matter if a man posts something as a joke. There's truth behind every joke. Anything a man posts, he absolutely means that. She's gonna tell you it's just social media so that it can throw your mind off for you not to believe that he means what the f just posted. It's gaslighting. Most of these men be abusing pedophiles. But how will you know if he had abused a pedophile if you never did the research on him?
Okay, she was going in. Okay, I had a time trying to edit out all the words she put in there, but it's really important you don't know who you're dealing with, especially if you're going to be with this person intimately or it's just y'all two in secluded rooms and areas. Like, this could be a Jeffrey Dahmer, honestly. Or it could not be. It could not be. It could not be. But there is a possibility. There's a possibility. You just want to know this person's past if it's concerning enough for the government to have put them in timeout for a while. Speaking of timeout, the women who I sent to timeout earlier, come on out the corner. I think you've learned your lesson by now.
Oh, I'm gonna do that anyway. I'm gonna do that anyway because that's how I am.
I'm in the pool, get my back wet. I'm in the shower, washing my back off. I just slipped and hit my back. Why the fuck I got a back? Shout out the nigga that invented the lights. I was a postman till I got bit. This is the sound of a kite.
So I came across a video where the lady was saying how important it is to run a background check on the men that you are out here dating. I absolutely agree with that 100%. But I also think that men need to run a background check on women as well. Like, we lose sight that women are dangerous too. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're seeing these girl trips where they're beating one another up. People ain't coming back from the trip. Where a friend has killed another friend over envy and jealousy. How a woman has snapped out of her mind and killed her partner. Like, men need to be running a background check on these women as well because they are just as dangerous. They also are imposters as well. You know what I'm saying? And that goes on both hands with men and women being imposters. And what I mean by that is in the beginning of their relationship, they love bomb you or they're this person you just can't believe them to be. Yeah, that's an imposter because guess what? Give it about a month to 6 months, them people become different people. So, for safety reasons when dating, yeah, everybody needs to run a background check on these people. Not just women, but men too, because the fact of the matter is people are crazy. People do demonic shit. People are weirdos. You know what I'm saying? And you never truly know the person that you're with. And it's just as simple as that. You know what I'm saying? So for everybody's safety, everybody run a background check on each other because, like I say, stay safe, stay away from these weirdos, be sucker free.
Background check them. Background check them. 100%. Run a background check. I use the service. This is not an ad. If they want to sponsor me though, Spyfly, slide into those DMs. But I ran a background check today after a coffee date because that's when I got the phone number. Yeah, so we've got some criminal charges as like last summer, involving guns, felon possessing a gun, and some drug charges. Yeah, as a single mom and a business owner, I'm not really looking to get involved with anybody who's into like guns and drugs. It also did reveal that he lives in the same place that my friend does. So I fired off a quick text to her asking her if she knew him. She does, in fact, know him. And not great things. Not great things to say. He makes her feel creepy. He makes a lot of the other women feel creepy. Like he's kind of creepy. Says weird things to them. Talks a lot about sex. And she says brings home a lot of young ladies. So no.
Do a background check on someone in 5 minutes or less. Google comes in handy in a number of different ways to find and verify someone, starting with a reverse Google image search. Simply click images in the top right corner and drag in a photo. As you can see, I'm using my work photo here and immediately links all of the different websites that photo is used on and takes you directly there so you can verify it yourself. Also, on an unrelated note, if you like someone's outfit, you can drag in a photo and similar items will come up. Another way Google comes in handy is by simply searching someone. Now, we all know how to Google someone, and I just Googled myself, so you can see the results that come up. But here's the trick. Google someone's name as well as keywords in and outside of quotations. You can see I did this with Andy Judson Reporter, and it brings up a completely different set of results than that first Google. You can also use different keywords like city and state they live in, as well as mugshot to see what the results pull up for those.
Let me tell you why running a background check on the person that you're dating or getting to know is important. And I'm not talking about, oh, who is his ex? I'm talking about, are they single and are they who they say they are? This is especially true if you're meeting people from Tinder or Hinge or anywhere not in real life. Back when I was 19, I met someone from a dating app who said that he was 26. Already a big age difference, doesn't matter. We meet up for a coffee date in the middle of the day, and some things are just not lining up with his story. And I start looking at his face and I see crow's feet and sunspot. And I'm like, this man is not 26. So I go through heaven and hell to find out who this man really is. Keep in mind, he was a PhD candidate at the school that I went to at the time. So he's supposed to be legit. Can't find anything on him. So I get a picture of him from the school and I send it to a friend who has a friend who works for the government. And they find the guy. Turns out he was actually 36. I'm grateful I was never in like a dangerous situation, but I'm sure that something like this has happened to a lot of other girls and they weren't so lucky. So yeah, run the background check, stalk the Instagram if you have to. Make sure they have an Instagram. Make sure they have some sort of like public persona. Be safe.
Hello?
Ho, the things that you've lied about, even pertaining to your mom, you don't want them out.
That last clip is hilarious. This clip here is paused because I don't want to be copyrighted, but she's pretty much just saying she didn't know this man had a wife and kids and a girlfriend and an ex-con. Like, they just lie about stuff because they feel like they can get away with it, right? So they're going to lie regardless, but the huge lies, we do have some control over finding out who they are. So we should definitely be doing that, even down to where they work. I'm going to do another video on that. You need to fact check and verify where he even works because they will lie about anything and everything. Like, you know how easy it is for a person to be wanted and then hop on Tinder in a different state, go meet with the girl and just be a homosexual with her? Like, nobody knows where he went. Nobody knows what's going on. He's like undetected under the radar. And here you are in La La Land, being Delulu and happy because you think, oh, he's just so in love with me. No, he's on the run. And when the FBI or whatever be outside your door on one day, you will be completely amazed. There's people that have experienced that. If you don't have the money to pay for a background check, at least Google that man, okay? Google it. Go on his Facebook, stalk it, do all the things that y'all do. We call ourselves the FBI anyway, as if we can find anything, but people don't do the background checks. Like, I posted a poll on our community tab and asked people if you've ever done a background check on your partner or not. And 64% of people said no, I've never really thought about it. So Keep that in mind. Let's make some changes. Give me some of your thoughts and opinions in the comment section if you've ever done this or some shocking things you've come to find. And I will see you in the next video.